What's up, guys? My name's Anthony. Welcome to Crypto Ride, and today we've got an Ethereum update for you. Congratulations to anyone holding Ethereum. Over the course of the last 7 days, it has outperformed all of the top 25 cryptocurrencies. We are up 32.5%. At the time of this recording, we are trading at $315, but that comes after we hit our all-time high for 2020 just within the last 24 hours. So in this video, we're going to talk about the reasons behind that pump and where I think it could be going from here, and also why I think this pump is potentially just the beginning for Ethereum. I think it's very possible that we've just awoken a sleeping giant, and we're going to get into that. But if it's your first time stopping by, welcome to the channel. Crypto Ride is the YouTube channel that helps you safely navigate the ups and downs of cryptocurrency, because it is a wildly volatile space, as we have seen. But if you are an Ethereum investor, or if you're just passionate, as I always say, if you're passionate about including cryptocurrency investing as part of your overall wealth building strategy, then this is the channel for you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. But let's get right into it, and we're going to use an article from Cointelegraph, which came out within the last 24 hours. It talks about the yearly high of $322 and lists three key factors that appear to be catalyzing the rally. So let's go over what these three catalysts are. And the first reason behind the price explosion is that DeFi has exploded in value. So not only are there a lot of decentralized finance projects built on Ethereum, but those projects are getting more and more use as people are getting into yield farming, right, which is a whole nother conversation for another day. But let's talk about this a little bit more here. So the first and perhaps biggest catalyst of the Ether uptrend in recent months has been the exploding DeFi market. So the market itself, not the creation of the dApps or the protocols, right, but the actual market itself. So since May, the total value locked in DeFi protocol has increased nearly fourfold to $375 billion. I believe we are now actually above $4 billion locked in. Last time I made an Ethereum update, we were talking about $1 billion locked in there. So it has grown and grown exponentially, right? So popular protocols like Compound, Maker, these are all popular DeFi protocols and projects. Compound, Maker, Aave, Synthetics, and Curve Finance have seen a substantial increase in users since mid-June. So not only are the projects existing with potential, but there are users using them. The DeFi market's been expanding at such a rapid pace that the Ethereum blockchain network is struggling to keep up. So here's how this plays into Ethereum, because yeah, they're built on Ethereum, but what happens is when users utilize DeFi platforms, they need to send data in the form of transactions and smart contracts. In most cases, users have to utilize decentralized exchanges to purchase various tokens. So there's a couple factors at play here. First of all, when people are utilizing the decentralized platforms, whenever they make those transactions, they are using Ethereum as gas to power those transactions. So the fact that there are more users doing this increase the amount of transactions, which increase the amount of Ethereum being used, which is in turn making the price rise. Also, many cases, people have to buy these projects. Like if you want to buy Compound and Maker, and I don't know all the ins and outs, but if you want to buy some of these, you do so on a decentralized exchange in which you're starting and spending Ethereum. So you're purchasing these projects with Ethereum. You're starting with Ethereum. You're not purchasing them with cash or fiat money or Bitcoin. You're actually using Ethereum. So that is a big deal. The second and third reason talk about ETH 2.0, which I'm going to get deeper into, and spot demand. Basically, there is a higher spot demand for Ethereum right now, and that is leading to an increase in price. But what I really want to talk about is the room for additional growth, because that's one thing that I wanted to stress in this video, is that there is a lot of potential for Ethereum to go much higher and potentially break not only 350, but hit 400. And I'm going to say like within the next month. Okay, again, we're thinking short, medium term here. Of course, long term, I am bullish on the project. I think it could easily break its all-time highs and get above that at some point. Of course, none of this is financial advice, but let's get into it. Sentiment researchers Also notice ETH does have room for additional growth, which is what I want to show you on the technical charts as well, relative to the performance of leading altcoins. So when you compare Ethereum to other altcoins, there's much more room for it to go. So take a look at this quote here. The top 100 market cap blockchains in the past 30 days show that ETH still has a long way to go to catch most other altcoins. And there's no better example of this than Chainlink. You all saw what Chainlink has done in July. It's cooling off now, but we rose from under $5 to $8.90, I believe, was the high this month alone. While all that was happening, Ethereum was sitting still. But Chainlink's been falling, and now Ethereum is having its shot. So like I say, Ethereum is waking up. Okay, this is the number 2 cryptocurrency project overall. So when Ethereum starts to move, which it has, I believe this could definitely be the start of something bigger because it's been so quiet for such a long time. Again, I'm going to show you this on the technicals soon. By the way, give this video a like if you are enjoying the content so far. It helps the channel out. So the other big catalyst, of course, is Ethereum 2.0, which we've talked about on this channel. I'll link up top to that video about the different phases of it. But if you're unaware of this, the official testnet launch of Ethereum 2.0 will potentially begin on August 4th. So there's a lot of hype, buy the rumor. Hopefully we won't sell the news, but people are buying the rumor that this is going to happen. We need to watch and see what happens with this Ethereum testnet on August 4th. So that's a date to remember. I will certainly tweet about this. Follow me on Twitter if you're not already doing that. Now, I keep mentioning the technicals, so let's just take a look at this because I have some things I want to show you. Now, first of all, we are looking at the weekly time frame. So every one of these candles represents 1 week of price action. And this is actually really zoomed out. And what I want to point out here is that the top of this downtrend is June 24th of 2019. So for over a year, we've been facing resistance. We tried to break above it before we had the whole COVID crash on Black Thursday, right? But in February, we tried to break above this downtrend multiple weeks in a row, and then we kind of ran out of steam. And then, of course, COVID kicked in and really hurt the market. Now we've built up, and just this week, which was actually just yesterday, we broke past this key level of resistance, this key downtrend, and we are now starting to trend upwards. So the measured move off of this breakout, just for the record, if you're wondering where we could go from here, we could go as high, this says here $427, $428, but keep an eye on that $400 price level. In a best case scenario, I think we could get there within the month of August. I think it is possible. This downtrend was so long. The longer the downtrend, the more significant the breakout from it. You have to remember that on technical analysis, right? So, right, the other thing you could do is take half of the trend line, which would probably be about here, and would take us to about $350. I think that is much more possible, right? So we have to see what happens in the short term, but I want to make you aware, this is a key resistance level that we just broke out from. What DeFi project would you guys like me to review? Let me know in the comments section. Obviously, I'm not going to make a review on Chainlink because I already have, but Ampleforth, Compound, Synthetics, or Aave? Which one of those 4, let me know in the comments section, would you guys like to see me make a review video of within the next week? Ampleforth, Compound, Synthetics, or Aave? I'm going to do a deep dive and really kind of explain what one of these does based on the feedback there. Which one do you want to see? Aside from that, I want to thank you for watching the video. Make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you've enjoyed what you've watched. I also want to remind you to never invest more than you can afford to lose in cryptocurrency and to enjoy the ride. I'll see you guys in the next video.